Anesthesia, among the most widely used substances globally, has significantly transformed the landscapes of the medical field. However, despite its prevalent use, do we truly comprehend how this anesthesia works and the profound implication it holds not only on human consciousness but also on plants and even bacteria? In the chronicles of medical advancement, the year of 1846 stands out as a bold exploration into unknown realms. A courageous individual grappling with a neck tumor emerged as a pioneer in the budding field of anesthesia. The inhalation of ether gas before surgery not only constituted a groundbreaking development, but also established the bedrock for modern surgical procedures. The idea of facing surgery without the profound numbing effect of anesthesia has, over time, evolved into an inconceivable prospect in contemporary medical practices. Interestingly, the concept of anesthesia wasn't a novel idea in 1846. It had been envisioned 28 years earlier by the eminent Michael Faraday. Faraday is celebrated by his groundbreaking work of electromagnetic fields and the invention of the protective Faraday cage. Faraday showed in 1818 that inhalation of the vapor of ether produced the same effects on mentation and consciousness as the breathing of nitrous oxide. Despite its existence for nearly 2 centuries, the mechanism of anesthesia continues to elude our complete understanding. The enigma deepens when considering that a diverse array of chemicals, including diethyl ether, chloroform, allothane, isoflurane, and even inert noble gases like xenon, all effectively induce anesthesia in animals. This peculiar set of chemicals doesn't exclusively impact animals, it extends its effects to the plant kingdom. Venus flytraps, sensitive plants, and even microscopic entities such as bacteria, chloroplasts, and mitochondria within cells can succumb to the influence of these mysterious anesthetic agents. The long-standing debate regarding the mechanism of anesthesia primarily centers around two competing theories. The first posits that anesthetic bind to receptors, initiating a cascade of events leading to the loss of motion and consciousness. Neuropharmacologists have revealed that one of the most important target sites for general anesthetics is the GABA receptor, which has the function of reducing the excitation of neurons by blocking certain nerve transmissions. The second theory suggests that anesthetics exert their effects by altering cell membranes, crucial structure responsible for maintaining electrical charge and facilitating the transmission of nerve signals. Plants, akin to animals, exhibit the generation of action potentials. An action potential is a rapid rise and subsequent fall in voltage across a cellular membrane. In the case of Venus flytraps, the trigger cells responsible for action potentials become silenced under the influence of anesthesia, mirroring the neuronal response observed in animals. This short occurrence hints at a common bioelectricity and action potential mechanism between plants and animals. Experiments involving Arabidopsis plants subjected to anesthesia provided substantial evidence supporting the hypothesis that anesthesia induces alteration in membranes. Researchers suggested the influence of anesthesia on cell membrane thickness, mechanical properties, and the action of proteins in cell wraps introduces a mystical dimension, disrupting normal cellular function. Anesthesia leads to the disruption of communication between neurons in various regions. This distinctive modulation results in a profound loss of consciousness, a state distinguishable from ordinary sleep. It is essential to recognize that anesthesia doesn't entirely shut down the brain. Rather, it dynamically transforms its inherent rhythms. In addition to modifying oscillation patterns, anesthetics play a crucial role in reducing the global cerebral metabolic rate and blood flow. This orchestrated reduction contributes significantly to achieving the desired state of unconsciousness during medical procedures. Despite these profound effects, advancements in brain imaging techniques have unveiled a fascinating aspect. The anesthesiated brain remains surprisingly responsive to external stimuli such as light or sound. When using anesthesia, people could experience anesthetic awareness. This is when people receive general anesthesia and experience awareness during a procedure. You may be aware of your surroundings but unable to move or communicate, although it happens about 1 out of every 1,000. Surgery that uses general anesthesia or a breathing tube can cause a collapsed lung. This rare condition occurs when air sacs in the lung deflate or fill with fluid, also known as collapsed lung or atelectasis. People who have malignant hyperthermia, also known as MH, experience a dangerous reaction to anesthesia. This rare inherited syndrome causes fever and muscle contraction during surgery. It's important to relate a personal or family history of MH to your physician anesthesiologist before using anesthetic to avoid drugs that trigger these reactions. So, anesthesia is one of the most important substances used. Although we're still learning how it works, it contributes to being safer during surgeries and other medical procedures that can be crucial to a person's life.